Hello there guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today I want to go into a subject that is so important, so vital. I am living in a joyous mode today, and I just really want you guys to come along on that mode with me. Before I go into this, please do like, share and subscribe. Comment down below. If you're new to the channel, check out this video. Give it a like if you like what I'm talking about. If you're not new, please give it a like now and give me a comment, because it really helps to spread the word of what I'm trying to get out there to the world, simplifying the spiritual teachings of healing and manifestation. So my beautiful people, my wonderful people, here's what I want you to know. We're taking life too seriously. We really do. You know, we're taught to take it so seriously though. Laws, taxes, doing this, doing that. Life is such a game, really. We're here, we're so fragile. And I mean that, and that's the beauty of what we're like as human beings. We're fragile. Our time in this physical body is finite. But still, we get stuck and lost in the stress and struggle and strain of life as something that is so serious and something that we need to really work hard to be good at. We need to find that playfulness again. We need to be more childlike. Why do we need to learn from children? I say this quite a lot actually. Why do we need to learn from children? They're so present. They don't care. They're infinite. They just are in that moment. And children, you know, have you ever noticed with children when they get ill? This is interesting. Children, when they get ill, 1 minute they're up playing, and then suddenly they have to lay down. But after a bit of laying down, they're up there. You're like, they're fine. But then they go downhill again, because basically they're so present and they're so aligned to fun and joy that their body forgets they're sick for a minute, and then they remember and they go back to being ill. But in that moment, they're not ill. They're so playful. You know, it's interesting. A lot of my clients, we do like these wonderful things. I was speaking to a client the other day, and someone who was suffering with anxiety and digestive issues, and he had such a passion for dance. I said, let me ask you something interesting. Do you ever have any symptoms of your digestive issue when you're dancing? No, he said. And I said, why? And he said, I suppose I'm just so lost in the moment. Oh my gosh, what a realization. But also I added to him, and you're so passionate, full of passion. We should be passionate about life, lost in the moment with life, playful with it. Find something that you can find in yourself. Of course, we want to find it in ourselves, but find a way that you can express that in this world. We have to live 1 foot in the spiritual world, 1 foot in the reality. So what do you do to express yourself at your most high? Me, I started talking about my truths, making YouTube videos for you wonderful people. I also go and spend a lot of time with my family, play on the beach. Today I had to have a day with my wife, and I just trusted that process. You know, there's other things that I had to do that were serious within that time as well, but I can't even be bothered to think about them because that's not playful, that's not fun. And when I realised life does have to be playful and fun, I then realised that I've been taking it all too seriously for too long. And that actually leads us to surrendering. Playfulness and fun leads us to surrendering to life, because we go, oh, I can't be bothered to control that because that's not very fun. So if you're going through a challenge, you're going through some strife, maybe it's time that you truly realise that you're trying way too hard, you're taking it all way too seriously, and you need to lighten the load. You need to lighten up. And I don't mean that as in like, oh, lighten up as someone taking the mickey out of you. It's a great saying, lighten up. What does it mean? It means become lighter. It means let the light of the divine flow through you. It means that you're shining. It's actually a really good saying. So say it to yourself often, lighten up. Lighten up, don't take it so seriously, it's all a game. Because here's the thing, you have this life, and no one can tell us for certain, But I believe that we're infinite beings that have infinite experiences. But in this life, you have one life. So why make it so difficult for yourself? Is that financial issue really that bad? Is that relationship really worth staying in? Is that that job worth continuing? You know, does it bring you joy? If it doesn't bring you joy, you need to really reevaluate whether it's worth your time. You're taking it all too seriously. You're doing what you think is right. And most of the time, we're living our life on the guise of someone else's opinion.